Pancakes, flapjacks, or hotcakes, whatever you call them, they just taste great. So whether you are making breakfast for a hungry crew or you need a fast dinner idea, pancakes can fit the bill. Join us as we make awesome and easy pancakes from scratch. To make awesome and easy pancakes from scratch, you will need 1 cup of flour, either white or whole wheat, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1 cup of milk, soy milk, or some other milk product, 1 teaspoon apple cider or white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 egg. We'll start getting ready to make our pancakes by turning on our grill pan to 350 degrees. And this is about medium to medium high on most ovens. You can use any sort of mixing bowl or large measuring cup to make your pancake batter, and then use about 1/4 of a cup in your pan or grill pan to make each pancake. I like to use a shaker because I feel it's much easier to make the pancakes and there's less cleanup. So let's start by adding the wet ingredients into our shaker. What I've used here is just a juice bottle that I've emptied and cleaned. And we're going to add now first the 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 egg, it'll take a minute for the yolk to get down there. If it needs a little help, it's always handy to have a bamboo chopstick. You can get everything down your funnel that way. Our vinegar. Now obviously you can use buttermilk, reconstituted dehydrated buttermilk, or if you don't have any of that around the house, and we don't have any here today, so I'm using a buttermilk substitute, which is 1 cup of regular milk with 1 teaspoon of vinegar to give it the buttermilk taste. And that's an easy way to whip together buttermilk pancakes. It's a good idea to put the wet ingredients in first so that you don't have a lot of the flour batter sticking to the bottom. So shake that up a little bit. And then let's start with the dry ingredients. So let's add a little bit of our 1 cup of flour. Start that down the funnel. And then let's mix in our baking powder, baking soda mixture, and we'll mix this together in the flour. We'll put that together in there. Stir that up a little more, and once again you can either use a very wide mouth funnel or you can use a chopstick to get all of the flour down into your shaker. If you're using a mixing bowl or a large measuring cup to do this, simply mix everything together, and it's nice to use a fork or a whisk so you can incorporate air into the mixture. And then you'll be ready to pour it into your hot pan or the griddle that we're using here today. So now, let's put the lid on our shaker. Give it a nice shake to mix it all together. You want to mix it until everything is blended together and you have a few lumps but not too many in there. Give it just a couple more shakes. And you want to be careful not to overmix everything because it can be nice and tough. So once your pan is heated, put your hand over the top, and if it's hard to keep it there for more than a couple seconds, then you know that your pan is heated. And we'll start to add our pancake mixture to the griddle. Now you can make your pancakes whatever size your crew likes. If you use about 1/4 of a cup for each pancake, you will end up making 8 to 10 pancakes, so that's enough for 3 or 4 people, depending on how hungry they are. So once you put them in, watch your pancakes, and when you see what's come up here, we have the bubbles are starting to form in the pancakes, and you want to wait until the bubbles start to make craters, and then take a while to close, and that's when you know it's ready to turn your pancakes. So as you can see, it's forming a lot of bubbles here. They're starting to pop. One thing that makes this pancake recipe fluffy is that it has both baking soda and a little bit of vinegar in it. If you've ever done the science experiment where you make a volcano, you use baking soda and vinegar, and that releases carbon dioxide, and that makes this a very fluffy and bubbly mixture. So now our pancakes are starting to have the craters. See, they pop, and it takes just a bit for them to close. So turn your pancakes and leave them for about 90 seconds on the other side, and you'll be ready to go. So wait and let those cook. Once they're rather cooked on both sides, it's safe to turn them over and see if they're done. So once these are ready to go, you can either serve them up, or if you have a big group coming in, an easy way to keep everything warm until you serve is to put your pancakes on a cookie sheet, stick them in an oven on warm, and then everyone gets to eat warm pancakes at the same time. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the pancakes made from scratch.